You still ain't got no goddamn tombstone, so I decided to bring your ass along, bro. You should have kept your hands up off me. And you see it's raining and shit, bro, because your bitch ass wasn't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
No, that ain't that great sight. That ain't his great sight. She ain't do that.
Today, I want to send my condolences to my dirtbag ass ex. Because today, we put that shit to rest. Your dad is here.
She went to the funeral?
Like I've been saying. Dad, bloody. Left you bloody.
I know she ain't go to the funeral, bro.
I be smoking on my ex. That relationship is dead. I don't never feel the shade, but I see bitches got a shed. I ain't worried about my ex. I put that pussy on his head. That's the thing. that's the thing. Like, dead ass nigga, like, you're dead. Like, dead. That shit dead as fuck. Dead.
Are we talking about like literally, or are we talking figuratively? I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Laura did tell me not to talk about it.
Okay, you shouldn't talk.
So
about
why are you
things
talking
like
about
that.
it?
But
What's poppin', OBM gang? It's your boy OBM Mizzy, and we back with another one, man. We got a female rapper out of Oakland, California, who killed her boyfriend and then made a rap project about it. She even trolled him all over the internet and all over Instagram. So we about to jump straight into that. Before we do that, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff. Let's get it.
I am no longer helping women with boyfriends. You might as well keep your legs closed if you gotta ask your friend for some money. Your family member, anybody, you might as well keep your legs closed, because that just don't even make no sense. How you sleeping with somebody every day, but you calling your mama for twos and fews, or me? Leave
That's
me
a whole
alone,
fact.
Tanana.
Nothing she's saying. That's
Her
a
music
whole
resonated
fact,
with people who admired her.
I agree with that 1,000%. She ain't saying nothing wrong with that. Keep your legs closed if you out here fucking a nigga and you ain't got no money. If you out here chasing bitches and you ain't got no money, you need to be worried about getting some money. The last thing you need to be worried about is fucking somebody. I agree with her 1,000%.
Her authenticity and energy. Despite her fierce stage presence, those who knew Aliana personally saw a different side of her, a kind-hearted, generous young woman with a big heart. Aliana had built a strong following on social media, with over 23,000 Instagram followers who eagerly awaited her new releases and updates. She has released several tracks since 2021, including her recent EP, Xwood Pack. She frequently discussed and rapped about a former...
She did not. Y'all see this shit? She done made a whole project and called that shit Xwood Pack. Look at this shit. If that ain't trolling, I don't know what it is, gang. She made a whole project cover and named that bitch Xwood Pack. Self-snitching at its finest.
She frequently discussed and rapped about a former partner she claimed to have killed in self-defense, as he was allegedly abusive towards her. She also appeared to many to laugh and joke about his death, a decision that would possibly come back to haunt her.
Today, I want to send my condolences to my dirtbag ass ex. Because today, we put that shit to rest. Your dad is here.
She went to the funeral?
Like I've been saying. Dad, bloody. Left you bloody.
I know she ain't go to the funeral, bro.
In shambles. Oh my God.
Is these niggas broke as hell. You still ain't got no goddamn tombstone, so I decided to bring your ass along, bro. You should have kept your hands up off me. And you see it's raining and shit, bro, because your bitch ass wasn't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying?
No, that ain't that great sight. That ain't his great sight. She ain't do that. Here's my ex. Born September 22nd. She trolling. That's a fake tombstone. I thought that was a real one. I was about to say, no, that's disrespectful. That's a fake tombstone.
Listen, this is to keep your fucking hands off people. Y'all need to keep your hands to yourself. Now we smoking on you and shit. Ain't got you no tombstone, but they want to be mad at me. I could have been bought you a tombstone. Leave this shit here for you, bro. I should. You feel?
I'm pretty sure that means if I
I ain't
break
gonna
it.
lie, man. If that's really his tombstone, and like if that's because that's a fake tombstone, but if that's really his grave, I ain't gonna hold you. She needs something done to her. Like, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone no nigga hitting no female, and I feel like females are all right to defend themselves, and if it go to the extent of somebody being unalived, then that's what it is. I honestly, I'm against that. You know what I mean? I got a few exceptions because females do be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor shit, stealing. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that is a few exceptions. But for the most part, if y'all just arguing on some back and forth shit, I do not condone no nigga hitting no female. So don't get it misconstrued. But at the same time, she tripping. Because to go to somebody's gravesite, gang, that shit all the way disrespectful. She tripping.
Down that you smoked your ex, which means that he doesn't exist right now.
Long as a bitch got legs, I stand on everything I said. I be smoking on my ex. That relationship is dead. I don't never feel the shade, but I see bitches got a shed. I ain't worried about my ex. I put that pussy on his head. That's the thing. that's the thing. Like, dead ass nigga, like, you're dead. Like, dead. That shit dead as fuck. Dead.
Are we talking about like literally, or are we talking figuratively? I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Lord did tell me not to talk about it.
Okay, you shouldn't talk.
So
about
why are you
things
talking
like that
about
on
it?
the
But
podcast.
fuck them. We rich.
Okay.
Nigga, what y'all gonna do?
That's why you can't give a black motherfucker shit, man.
He like, let me drink some water.
There's certain
You can't give a poor nigga shit, man. You think money, everything. Like, she feel, I guess she thinks she O.J. Simpson or somebody talking about she got money. Like, that shit don't mean nothing on a murder trial. Your money ain't that long. Like, you feel me? Like, you ain't no motherfucking Beyonce, Nicki Minaj or nobody. Don't nobody know you yet. You feel what I'm saying? So your money ain't that long to the point where you feel like you could kill a motherfucker and talk about it. You tripping.
podcast that I think this would work.
And then she gonna say the lawyer told me don't talk about it. So what the fuck you talking about it for? Make that shit make sense.
Okay, well, expand. Okay, well,
You the first person to talk about it with me
okay.
too.
I'll take.
You
This is the
breaking the
first time
news.
I'm breaking those kind of
Breaking
walls.
his
We'll talk.
barriers.
We'll talk about some serious stuff for a second. Was it like an abusive relationship or something? Did it get to the point where like you had no choice?
Yeah, it's like you ain't got no choice. Like, sometimes you really don't have a choice. Like, I know females that never had a choice, and they was just dude popping up and threatening the whole family, and you know, and you know where people live. And I think about it, I'm like, you know where my loved ones live? You
Right.
gotta go. You
Nah, I
got to
feel
go. Especially if you got the audacity to threaten them. What? You threatening my people? Everybody gonna
Okay.
die. Oh, is we? I'm gonna show you what it bees
She
like.
trolling. She having fun with this
That's the
shit.
trippy part I always see. Like, if somebody has an attempt on your life one time, but you love that person, it's like you never
gotta
know
get 'em.
when's the next time it could happen. You always I always trip out about that.
You gotta get them, or they gonna get you. You gotta take them out. You gotta take them out. And it just
She
is
wildin'
what it
talking
is.
about
Like,
this
if
shit like this
if
stuff.
somebody make an attempt on your life, or even make any weird ass type of threatening weirdo, like you make like even the type of weird ass little comments that people be like, nigga, I smoke your stupid ass. What you mean you would smoke me? Like, nigga, why is you playing like that, nigga? Why is you? I'm not like I do like. I be playing with my niggas like I beat your ass. If you do some good shit, like I play with my niggas all the time. Like my producers and all the people I love. Like when they do some great shit, I should beat your ass, nigga. You too great. Like, you feel me, on some funny. But niggas smoke you or like playing with my life. If I gotta question you and I gotta worry about if you'll make a move against me. Even like if you would slime me for my bitch, you would take my life. If you would slime me for my nigga, you would take my life. If you would do any like, or you'll do some shit like, if you do any type of just straight like, you would take my life.
Yeah.
And I gotta
She
move on
trying
you
to be on
before
some
you move on
Griselda
me.
Blanco shit, man.
Hey, what Madea
She
said?
thinks she a nigga.
I get them. I'ma get your ass, get you, nigga, because I'm not going.
Her career was gaining momentum, and she was
thinks
poised
she a
for
nigga. Don't get me wrong. I agree with everything she's saying. Like all that playing with my family, threatening my family and shit like that. I feel her 100%. I feel her 100%. Don't get me wrong, but I think she that shit got to her head, gang. It's to the point where she giving me she big trolling vibes, big like I'm liking this attention vibe, you know what I'm saying? She taking the shit and she just playing with it now. She making a whole mockery out of her self-defending herself, you feel me? Like that's what she kinda that's what I'm getting from it now. Like she thinking this shit cool. She talking like she a nigga, you feel me? Like it's a difference between you having to just defend yourself and then you taking somebody up out of here claiming self-defense. But you trolling the whole shit after. Like, you like the attention. You think you getting some cool points from it. Like,
greater success. She also had a large extended family of friends and fans who saw her as a sister and an inspiration. Little did Aliana know that her promising future was soon to be ended by a tragedy. On Saturday, July 13th, 2024, Aliana Green attended the grand opening of Glamour Beauty Supply on 40th Street and Telegraph Avenue in Oakland. The beauty supply store, which had been shut down in May and reopened under new ownership, was hosting a celebratory event. The new owner had invited various local vendors, artists, and even a chef to create a family-friendly community-building event.
okay.
Tanda God was there to perform and engage with fans, promoting the store and supporting the new black owners.
Right.
However, the joyous event took a tragic turn. Around 5 p.m., just after Aliana had finished a meet and greet session with fans, the atmosphere turned deadly. According to reports, a group of approximately 6 men arrived at the event, approached Aliana, which resulted in a verbal altercation, then shooting. Witnesses described hearing multiple gunshots and seeing people running for cover. Aliana was struck multiple times. The shots were fired in broad daylight, right outside the beauty supply store. She collapsed on the sidewalk of the parking lot, gravely
What she
wounded.
expected though, gang?
She was quickly transported to a nearby hospital by her friend. Despite the efforts of medical personnel, Aliana was pronounced dead shortly after arriving at the hospital.
What
An
you
East
thought
Bay
was gonna
rapper
happen though?
killed over the weekend, and her friends say she was
What
shot.
you thought was gonna happen? You think this nigga ain't got no family, friends, loved ones? Don't nobody love this nigga? Cause he was beating on you? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference between you smoking them cause out of self-defense and you trolling the situation. You feel me? Now, you trolling it. Yeah, his family gotta watch. You a rapper. His family watching you all over the internet trolling him. You talking about you got him a tombstone, all this type shit. And you think nobody was gonna get back for that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen, gang? You trolling him like y'all had some real street beef. Made a whole CD about him. You made a whole rap project about him. What you thought was gonna happen?
While attending an event at a beauty shop in Oakland.
Well, the victim is known as Tanda God, a rapper with more than 20,000 followers on Instagram and a bright future ahead of her. According to the people who knew her, they say the young entrepreneur and music artist was passionate about her music, and they never saw this coming. A woman shot dead in broad daylight.
Yeah, everybody like ducked and like hide behind the cars and stuff.
It was supposed to be a celebration. Glamour Beauty Supply on Telegraph in Oakland was hosting a grand opening on Saturday. The historic beauty shop closed back in May but was under new ownership. Friends identified the woman killed as Aliana Green, known as Oakland rapper Tanda God. The new owner of the shop, who declined an interview, says he invited the well-known Oakland rapper to the event because she was a supporter of black-owned businesses. This is video from her Instagram. She was promoting the grand opening and having a meet and greet with fans.
She was performing there.
That's why
and
females
this
gotta
guy
just
with
stay in
the
their
booty just
lane, bro.
walks
Like,
in through that gate and just started
stay in your
shooting.
lane.
I hear some shots, right? So the shots I thought was just part of like the music, the performance, and then I heard like 3 really loud shots.
Vincent, who works the donut shop next door, says people came into his shop for cover from the gunfire. Police are tight-lipped about what led to the shooting, but friends of the rapper, who were too scared to speak on camera, tell us they think she was targeted, and witnesses agree.
He was targeting her only. I saw it. Like, he wasn't like shooting at like everybody. He was just shooting at her.
I think the rapper was like screaming, I'm hit, and she was just laying on the ground until the medics came.
Police say a second person was also shot but survived. A friend of the rapper, Ernest Holloway, who's seen here in this video with her, says she will be missed in the local music community.
She was very passionate, like just very driven to be successful at what she did.
Rapper Mr. Fab declined an interview but says she was like a little sister to him. He posted on Instagram he will always remember her as a hustling go-getter with a world of ambition, drive, and courage, and a heart big as Texas. He says he was planning to attend the same event but says God had other plans. Meanwhile, the business owners in the strip mall are hoping gun violence does not hit so close to home again.
I'm concerned about the safety of our customers. If they don't feel safe, they won't come into the shop anymore, and that's kind of like bad for business as well. And this is a mom and pop shop.
The news of her death sent shockwaves through the community and the broader music industry. Social media was flooded with tributes and condolences as people struggled to come to terms with the senseless loss of such a vibrant and promising young artist. Witnesses provided various accounts of the incident. Rakeem Haspain, an artist who was present, recounted how everything seemed peaceful until the shots rang out. Haspain was inside a nearby donut shop when the building was hit by bullets, forcing him to duck behind chairs for safety. Another witness, Saul Cho, who works at a nearby Korean barbecue restaurant, described seeing about 6 masked men approach Aliana outside the store.
Deep too. It was 6 of them.
They appeared to be arguing before the gunfire erupted.
They wanted her dead.
Cho reported hearing around 20 shots.
They came to finish her. They wanted her dead. They wanted her out of there. But my thing is this, like, females, just stay in your lane. If you smoke the nigga because the nigga was being abusive to you, then leave it as that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, versus her trolling the situation, why you not pushing a positive narrative? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why you not trying to help other people who been abused and who in abusive situations and abusive relationships? Why troll a situation like you had a real op in the street? You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace to her, but that wasn't your op that you was beefing with. This a whole domestic situation. You feel me? So you went about it wrong, and that shit cost you your life, gang. Like, you went about it on some I'm a nigga shit. Like, you a female at the end of the day. You feel me?
In just 5 seconds. He noted how people, including himself, took cover behind cars and other objects. In the aftermath of the shooting, the Oakland Police Department launched a homicide investigation. As of July 16, 2024, no arrests have been made. Authorities are seeking the public's help and also have announced a reward of up to $15,000 for any information that helps in identifying and apprehending the perpetrator responsible for the crime. Aliana Green's untimely death left a void in the Oakland hip-hop community, as many mourn the loss of a talented artist with a promising future.
Rest in peace,
Family, friends, and fans remember her for her drive, her courage, and her unwavering commitment to her dreams. Ernest Holloway, a close friend known as UNC, remembered Tan as having a spirited and energetic presence that could ignite any gathering. He shared how she had recently ventured into entrepreneurship by opening an Airbnb in Florida, emphasizing her vibrant passion for life and her career in music. Reflecting on the tragedy, Holloway expressed guilt over not being able to prevent the violence that claimed Tan's life. He highlighted the ongoing challenge of gun violence in Oakland, calling for community efforts to address and prevent such senseless losses. On Instagram, Mr. Fab, a prominent rapper and philanthropist from Oakland, paid tribute to Aliana, describing her as a relentless go-getter with boundless ambition, drive, and courage, and a heart that encompassed immense compassion. Outside Glamour Beauty Supply, where the tragic shooting took place, a touching tribute has emerged in the form of flowers. Oakland residents have gathered to place bouquets and floral arrangements as a memorial for the victim. This spontaneous display of remembrance...
I know that shit probably hit them hard out there. She seemed like she was loved by her community and shit like that. Like, you get me? But like I said, I'm not opposed to her doing what she doing what she had to do. I think females should stand up for themselves more often. I encourage a female in my family to get their gun license, bruh, because ain't no telling what these niggas capable of doing, gang. And these niggas be tripping, and you need to be able to defend yourself. So I'm all for that. But what she went wrong at, she treated that shit like it was a street beef. You're like, y'all wasn't street beefing. That's some domestic shit. You feel me? And somebody lost their life in the mix, and just so happened it was him. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I think she just was tripping on the trolling part, and she should have just kept that shit smooth, continue her career, probably did some activist work on some domestic violence prevention shit, and instead of going about this shit in a trolling ass way. You feel me? But that's it for this video, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. OB and Mizzy, we out.